Hi, welcome to my Etsy shop, Excel Executive, and thank you for making this purchase. So this is a very nice product that I have created for you, and hopefully you are going to like it. Basically, this is a sales funnel. This can be used by freelancers, people who work online, people who are trying to get their clients, and then see at which stage that their client is present at any point in time. Similarly, the same can be used for small business owners, especially the businesses where they are trying to get new clients all the time. So this sheet is a very simple setup in which you can actually track where your clients are in terms of getting new clients and what is the progress of the various deals that you have with those clients at any point in time. So let us begin. So this is basically a welcome page. This is the link on which you are watching this video, and these are some of the basic instructions that I have typed down for you. Now you can read this at your own time, but one thing that you should understand is that every time when you are supposed to check the dashboard, or every time when you want to update this sheet, then you are supposed to use these two buttons, and obviously I will explain them as well. Now these two are basically the welcome and the instruction pages, just for your reference. The next remaining sheets are the main product. So let us begin from the first one. So first I will show you all these pages, and then I will start explaining them one by one. So the first one is the database. This is basically the entry sheet where you enter the details pertaining to your clients, to your deals, the amount, the stage at which that particular deal is at any point in time, its a probability, and the expected value that you are supposed to get, and the deal value that you have. So this is the database. Then this is the main sheet, the main view, where you will see this, where you will visualize the pipeline, where you will see that where you're supposed to go. This contains the sales funnel. This is a dashboard, and this is a settings page where you will set up your stages. This is the most impressive part of this product, is that what you can do is that you can create your own pipeline, because every business is different, every person is different, every freelancer or a small business is different, and they have different stages when it comes to getting a new client or when it comes to getting a new deal. So in this sheet, it is not fixed. These stages are not fixed. You can change them as per your requirements, and everything in this sheet will get updated automatically despite the fact that you are working in Excel. This works like a simple software, and hopefully you are going to enjoy that a lot. So here you are going to enter your deals. The next one is going to be the main board, where you will see the data pertaining to all your clients and all your deals as per the stages defined by your business, as per your requirements. Now, like I said, these stages are example stages. So here we have the lead, then goes to the qualified, then the proposal, then the negotiation, and then there is a column for inactive deals, and then the ones that you have won and the ones that you have lost. And these all are customizable. So you can change these stages, you can change the order, you can enter new stages, you can delete these stages, and all of that is going to work just perfectly. The next one is the sales funnel. So this basically gives you, this is the deals value, and of course I will go in some detail as well that what this value means and what this value means, but here it will show you what each stage has, what is the value of each stage at any point in time. So if you have the sheet updated here in the database, you update this, and then you go here, you will see that how much each stage of your sales funnel is worth at this point. So let's in this example, the total deals value is $11,365, and this is divided in these stages as per these amounts, and this is the expected value. Once I'll explain it, then it will start making more sense. And the last one is the dashboard. So this gives you a detailed view of what the total deal value is, how much are active, how much you have won, lost. Of course I will explain this in some details in a bit. And the last one is the settings part. Now this is the part where you're supposed to set up your stages one time and then you work on them. So the assumption is that you set them up once, and now you know that this is your sales funnel, or these are your pipeline stages, and this is their close probability, and then you can work on top of it. Now what I would do is that I would create an example, or we will do this in real time so that you get an idea that how you're supposed to proceed with this. So again, once you read the instructions, then there is no need to come back to this, and these sheets are the ones, or these are the tabs that you are going to use to work on your sales funnel sheet. So let us begin. So the first step would be not starting data entry here. The first thing would be that you are supposed to set this up. So right now it has 3 columns. So first is the stage order. This is formula driven, so you are not supposed to mess with this. You are not supposed to enter anything in this. This will get updated automatically. The 2 entries that I require from you are the name of the stages and their close probability. So this, as you already know, if you're working as a freelancer or if you're working in a small business in which you are supposed to get clients, is that you're supposed to have different stages, and then each stage is assigned a close probability. So this, in simple words, means that let's say lead is worth 10%. So let's say you are pursuing a deal that is worth $100, and if it is in the pipeline, if it is in the lead stage, it is worth $10 to you at this point in time. Once it moves to the qualified stage, it will become worth $30. If it's in the proposal stage, it will become worth $50 to you. You have to understand that once you go through all of these stages and you actually win the deal, and that is the time when you actually have the money, and when you actually can record that you have earned this. But before that, you actually assign a percentage value to each stage so that you know that this deal, let's say a deal that is in the negotiation part, is worth much more than someone who is in the lead stage or is in the qualified stage. That is the basic concept. Of course, you're working in this field, so you know this much better than me. So the thing that is worth considering here is that these are not fixed. 2 things. First is that these 2 stages, the won stage and the lost stage, these 2 are also used in the dashboard and in this sheet as well. So I will advise you that you do not change these 2 stages. Maybe you can change their order if you like, but again, normally these 2 come in the end. So I will suggest that you keep these in the end. And here you see various emojis. These are basically Unicode emojis. You can get them from the internet. You can ask GPT to generate some of these for you, and then you can use these here as well. So what I will do is that I will show you that these 7 are shown in 2 places. First is that it is shown here automatically. So if I go back here, so you have lead, qualified, proposal, negotiation, inactive, won and lost, and you will see the same here. So you have lead, qualified, proposal, negotiation, inactive, won and lost here. The second is that if you go to the sales funnel, it will show you the same ones. So lead, qualified, proposal, negotiation, inactive, won and lost. You can see them here as well. And if you need to increase the font size, you can if you like. So I will increase it for you just for this example. Let's make this 11 as well. Okay, this is legible now. And of course, you will also get those stages here as a drop down as well. And of course, I will explain this in a bit more detail once we get to this sheet. So in the settings stage, let's say this is a generic one, this is a template, and you would like to change it. So what you can do is that maybe if you want to change some of the stage right here, then you can just type something else in this. So if you just want to say qual, I will just say qualified, or if you want to change it. So let's say we'll change it. I have actually copied some of these here. So let's say you want to change the emoji and you want to do something as well. So let's say for qualified, you want to use this emoji. So I'll just copy it. I'll go back, and instead of this tick one, I will backspace and I will put this one. And once I've done this, then I'm okay with that, and then I will maybe make other changes as well. So let's say it says lead, qualified, proposal, negotiation, inactive, won and lost. Let's say I want to move one of these. Let's say instead of negotiation, I want to enter this one, decision pending. So I will change it to decision pending. Let's say like this. and I will also change the emoji as well. So let's say I will use this one. I will copy it, go back, and maybe change it from this to this. And if you go back to this, then you will see that these are updated. Now, the impressive part is that you are not fixed with 7 stages. You can increase these stages to whatever number you like, and you can decrease this as well. So I will do this now. So let's say we have a discovery meeting part. Okay, you want to add this as well. So let's say after qualified, you want to enter this. So you will click, let's say here, you will go to the insert one, and then you will insert table row above. Okay, and like I said, you are not supposed to mess with this column. This will get updated automatically. And let's say qualified is now at 20%, and we will change this to 30%, and we will go here, and then we will enter this one. So it's discovery/meeting. I will copy this, let's say, and I will paste it here. And let's say I want to add an emoji as well. So I will go here, and let's say I will add this emoji for this, and I will add this in before this. So we have discovery meeting, which is worth 30%. And again, now the stages are from 7, they're changed to 8 stages now. And if I go back to our Kanban board, you see that these are updated now. So we have the lead one, the qualified, discovery meeting, proposal, decision pending, inactive, won, and lost. And this is the impressive part. And let's say you want to add one more just to be on the safe side. So I will go back here, and then I will add one more. Let's say this one, nurturing. So let's say I want to add this nurturing. Let's say after lead I want to add this. So I will go insert, and I will, let's say, insert row above, and I will add nurturing. And there was this nice emoji of a plant. Let's say I want to use this. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to add this here, paste it, and yeah, and let's say this is worth 10%, and the first one is, let's say, worth 5%. And so now these stages have changed from 7 to 8 and now to 9. Now, one thing that I asked for you before is that please don't change these to the won and lost, as these are also used in the dashboard. All the other ones, you can change them, you can delete them if you like, you can do whatever you want with these, and this is going to work out perfectly. So if I go back here, now you're supposed to get 9 stages. So you have the lead, you have nurturing, qualified, discovery, proposal, decision pending, inactive, won, and lost. And this looks beautiful, as you can see. So everything is right here. And of course, you will go to the funnel, it will show you the same thing. These are updated here as well. And if you go to the table one, so these are updated here as well. You will see all these nurturing that we entered right now is also available here. So this is the first part. So you will actually one time set up all your stages. And of course, if you want to delete something, then you can, let's say, click here, and you go to delete, and you enter delete table rows, and it will delete it, and everything will be updated. Now again, like I said, I would request that you do this once, so that, because of course the sales pipeline, and of course if you have to change it, then of course you change it. But ideally what you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to just enter these stages and their probability one time, and then you're good to go, because you know how your business works, how your freelancing work works, and how your small business works. So in those cases, once you have entered these and their close probabilities, then you're good to go. Now we will start with entering the data. Now I have already entered some data here as well. So what I would do is that what you're supposed to do is that you would go to the second row, and you will select all rows till the end, and then again you will go to delete, and you will enter a delete sheet rows, and this will delete all of these rows from here. Once that is done, this is one way you can do it. The other way is that you can just select these columns and delete the data, and you will have a nice and free one. I think you should use this one, and of course if you have some rows left in the end, then you can delete them in the end as well. So here I will explain how to enter data in this table. It's very simple. So first is the deal ID. This one, the probability one, and the expected value one, these are in gray color because these are formula driven, and like I asked before, requested, that you are not supposed to enter any data here. You're supposed to, these are formula driven, so they will get populated automatically. So you will start with the client name. Here you're supposed to enter the name of the client. So let's say client 1, this is the name of the deal. So deal 1, of course, I'm using generic names. You will enter the actual name of the deal and actual name of the client. This is the one that created date, the date you have created this row, then the expected close date. This is the date when you are expecting that this deal will be closed. And of course, as this deal progresses, you can of course update this date as you see fit. This is the stage part. This is the one that we have entered in our settings tab. So if you go back here, it will have the same drop down. So you can use, this is lead, obviously when you start the deal, to start with lead, and once time passes by you can change to nurturing, and you can change it to qualified, and so on and so forth. Well, let's start with lead now. Okay, then you will enter the deal value. Now this is the total amount, the amount of the deal that you are expecting that you will receive. Let's say it's $10,000, so I will write $10,000. okay, and this probability and the expected value, like I said, is formula driven. So these percentages again are getting from this settings tab. So lead is worth 5%, nurturing is 10%, and one is 100%. So if I go back, so right now if we are in the lead stage, it is 5%, and the expected value of this deal for you right now is $500. Now if you move to nurturing, the expected value will change to $1,000. The deal value obviously will remain the same, which makes sense. And then when you go to the qualified, it changes to 2,000, discovery is 3,000, proposal it went to 5,000, decision pending it's 8,000, and if it's inactive, then of course it's inactive. This is meant for some deals which are not active right now, but once they get activated, you can enter the relevant stage and start working on that from that. And if you have won, then you have won, and then of course you have won the total amount, and if you lost that, then you lost the whole amount as expected. So let's change it to lead. Let's say this is the probability, which comes automatically, the expected value comes automatically. Here it is the owner. So if you are working in a team and you are working on these leads with some other people, then you can write the name of the person who is working on this specific deal, on deal 1. You can enter their name if you like. And if you have some additional notes pertaining to this deal, in most of the cases you won't have any notes, but if you have any notes, then you can type those notes here. So what I'll do is that I am going to paste the data back in again. So I'll go here, I will just, yeah, because you don't want to see me typing, so I will just paste the data here. Okay, and here you can see that some of the stages are not entered correctly because we have updated it. So what I'll do is that I will enter the stages one more time. So I will just do this just so that you can get an idea that how you're supposed to enter these stages. And of course I'm entering them randomly. You will enter them as per your requirements, as per your status of the actual deals. So these are all the stages. So what I can do is that I can just, just to save time, I will just paste them here and then paste them here. Oh yeah, we got one additional. So what I'll do is that I will just copy it from here and then paste it. Perfect. So we have entered all the data. So we know that our data is up to date when it comes to deals. Now this is the data entry sheet. You are not supposed to conduct any analysis here, but if you want to filter it out at any point in time, what you can do is that you can go to the data tab and click this button, and then you can filter them. Let's say if you want to filter as per any stage and so on and so forth, that can be done here, of course. Okay, so once you're done here, you have entered the data, then you are supposed to view that data by going to the Kanban board first. So this is how you are supposed to read this. This is the stage. So this is the lead stage, this is the nurturing stage, this is the qualified stage, this is the discovery stage, the proposal stage, decision pending stage, inactive, won, and lost. And as you can see that these cards have been automatically updated here. And of course I will show you if the status changes, what happens. So this is how you're supposed to read this. So the total number of deals for this stage is here. So you have 3 deals here, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, here, For the lost we have 2, so it says 2 here. That is the first thing. The second is total expected value. So this is the value that is calculated by multiplying the value of the deal, the total value of the deal, multiplied by the probability. So for all deals that are in this stage, the lead stage is $95. And I have also provided the total deal value as well for your reference. Now this is how you're supposed to read a single card. This is the client's name. This is the deal's name. This is the expected value because we are in the lead part. This is the total value of that specific deal. For deal 1, this is its total value. And this is the expected date on which this deal will end. Let me check. So it's 3rd March. Yes. So this is the expected close date. This is how you're supposed to read this. So right now, just with a simple view, a very nice, very simple view, you can get an idea that 3 deals are in the leading part, 3 are in nurturing, 3 are in qualified, and these are the deals that you are working with right now. Now let's say one deal moves from lead to nurturing. Let's say this first deal, client 1 and deal 1 moved from lead to nurturing. This is how it would work. So you would go here. Let's say this one moved from lead to nurturing. You have to just do this, just change the stage here, and if you go back, you can see that this deal has now moved to nurturing. The number of deals have gone from 3 to 4, and these are gone from 3 to 2, and the numbers are updated, and this is updated as well. So at any point in time, you can see at what is the status of your deals at any point in time in your pipeline. And in this view, you can get a very nice, very visual idea what is happening. And all of this is customizable. You can customize it as per your requirements. So here, I did this in front of you. I created these stages in front of you, and everything gets updated automatically, which is very impressive for an Excel sheet. So once this is done, this is the second view. So here you can see that these are all of your stages that you have entered, and this is the value of each stage. So the total value of all the deals right now is $11,365, and out of those, 400 are from the lead stage, from the nurturing stage is 2750, from qualified is 900, from discovery 2900, so on and so forth. And now you understand this sales funnel as well. So this is meant for the expected value. So 11,365 is the total deal value, and the expected value is $3,552, which is dependent on each percentage of each stage. So the value for nurturing is 275, for qualified is 180. This should be $20. As you can see, the bar is not wide enough. That is why you don't see $20 in it. The discovery meeting is 870, so on and so forth. And here you can see the one will be exactly the same. So it's 600 here, 600 here, and lost is supposed to be 0. So here it's 400, and here it's 0. So it makes sense. So you can see both funnels in the same view. So this is the second view. And third part is the dashboard. So before you use the dashboard, you are supposed to do 2 things. First is that you click into any one of the charts, and here you will have this tab, Pivot Chart Analyze. Go to the Refresh tab and click Refresh All. That is the first thing that you're supposed to do. And once this is done, I will show you the second thing as well. So first thing is done. The second thing is you go to the Data tab and you click Refresh All here as well. So this will refresh all the queries as well. You wait for a few seconds. Here it's updating. Now it's updated. And now you know that everything is updated. Now this is how you're supposed to read the dashboard. First is again the total deal value. You know this. This is $11,365, and I have rounded up. You don't see the cents in it. And then this is how it is divided. So this is divided into 3 parts. So these are the active deals. So if I take out the deals that have been won already and lost already, then everything else will be considered active deals. That is why I asked you to don't change these 2. Don't change won and lost, because these are used in this dashboard. So won are $600, lost are $400, and the remaining active deals. So all of these stages, excluding the won and lost stage, all of these stages, as per this dashboard, are worth $10,365. Now this is the total deal value. The same is given here for the total expected value. Now, one thing that you have to understand is that these two will correspond to these two at all times, but I still created these so that there is no confusion. So won 600 will show 600 and lost will always show 0, because here lost is equal to 0%. But just to be on the safe side, I have entered these so that you can see this at all times. And these active deals, their expected value is now 2952. It should be 3552. Let me check what's wrong, but this is supposed to be here. That is like the first thing. Now this is the win rate. So win rate is basically the difference. So I am adding these two. So this would be like 600 plus 400, 600 plus 400, and I am using the one amount to divide these. So 600 divided by 1000 is 60%, and this is your win rate at this point in time. So at any point in time, once more of the deals get won, hopefully, and some will get lost, so this percentage will change accordingly. So currently, if you go for a total deals which are worth $1,000, you will win deals which are worth $600. This is your win rate. This is the details of your clients. So you have 5 clients and the total value is 11,365. This is the value of each client. So if you hover over each one, so client 1 is worth 7,365. This is worth 1,200. Client 4 is worth 1,000. Client 3 is worth 1,000, and client 2 is worth $800. And this is the same chart for the number of deals. So you have 26 deals in place, and the biggest deal is deal 4, which is worth 2,500, and then the next one is 1,750, which is deal 5, and then the next one is 1,500, which is deal 1, and so on and so forth. And these are the start dates that is given. So this is year wise, and you can zoom in, so you will get a monthly view. Let me try that again. Here you get a monthly view. So 2025 December, and then 2026 Feb, March, April, June, and September. And then if you want to go and see the exact dates, you can see them as well. I am going to zoom out of this. And these are the slicers. So if you just want to see what I'm doing with client 1, you click client 1 here, and it will update everything. So you'll have one client which has 6 deals, and the value is 7,365, and the expected deal value is 2,162. There are some values which are not corresponding. I can check them later, but you will see an exact view from here. And then if you want to see this for client 2, you can do it for same, or if you want to see it for client 1 and client 2, you can select both of those as well. You can do multi-select by holding down the control key, or you can use this as well. So I want to select client 1 and client 2, so I selected client 1, then I hold down my control key and then click client 2, and this will select both of the clients. Now let me try that again. That's how it works. So this is the dashboard. It will give you an idea of what is happening in terms of your clients, in terms of deals, and in terms of the dates. Now these are the dates on which these deals were started. And if you want to filter out for a specific deal, you can click this and it will filter out for that specific deal as well. So here you have it. This is a very nicely done, in my opinion, Kanban board in which you can see all of your stages and what each stage has going on in terms of their clients, in terms of their deals. It shows you this in a very nice visual, and you can get a very nice idea that what is happening in your business at any point in time. So once again, thank you for making this purchase, and hopefully if you have any other questions, you can obviously message me, and yeah, enjoy the product.